Hey, folks, Kanal here. Hope everybody's having a great day. So finally we had the day that we have been waiting for, geez, it seems like it's been weeks. It's been, Chinese water torture over here. But, we've been in this consolidation range now for, you can see, quite a bit of time, good 6, 7 days. Finally thrust above it today. It was a pretty awesome day. I mean, the market took off and it really never looked back. It was pretty strong the whole day. And so, we've had multiple good things happen, right? We came out of finally this key level of consolidation. We flagged, we had another thrust, and so this puts us, right back, into yearly highs. Now, right, we haven't made a higher high yet. We're right still smack dab at the old resistance. So we do need to pass that over, and the sooner we do it, the better. Because if we fail around here, right, then you start getting the people that say, oh, we made a lower high, blah, blah, blah. And then things just get a little bit more confusing in terms of what needs to be done. And I like to keep things simple. If we're going to go, let's go. Let's make a go out of this. But, we're still a little bit extended. I mean, look how far away we are now from the 20-day moving average. So to have a little bit of pullback, that could happen. But, so far the market's just been acting well. I mean, I don't know what's really behind it or, how this all works out in the end. I'm not an economist, but the price action today was pretty good. It's been hard to day trade the last few days as there's just not been that much upthrust in the market. And so, when you're in a real tight range, you just don't get clean breakouts, especially if you're a breakout trader. A lot of the best plays are more kind of like mean reversion trades in choppy markets, and I prefer playing the breakouts. I mean, I'll do either, but I prefer playing breakouts, and so days like today is just a lot easier to kind of get stocks firing, both to the long side and downside. We had some good shorts in the chat room today too. Let's take a look at our watch list and see what we're going. So, just a quick note, right? We need to see follow through. Hopefully tomorrow, right? That'll kind of give us a signal that all things are a go. Look for false breakout, right? If we break out, but then we can't hold, that could be something to, really keep a watch out for too. But right now, right, you have to give the benefit of the doubt to the bulls because they've stepped up to the plate every day for the last few weeks, right? Not letting the bears take us down even an inch and, buying every single dip. And so the price action is telling us right now that higher prices are in store, even though, mentally I keep thinking there's no way this holds. We've seen these type of runs go before in the market when you least expect it. Let's take a look at the watch list here. JRCC, I like the spot here, how it's resting on this 50-day moving average while it's consolidating. This one can be in play tomorrow. Still watching mind speed here. We're just getting close for that ripper. Don't want to miss it because I've kicked myself about it all weekend. So hopefully I remember to hit this thing when it goes. GNK still basing here at 350. Look for a breakout of this consolidation. NSU, some of these gold stocks were showing up on my radar. These are tricky traders for the most part, but you can see it probably looks like it wants a run to 4. But I like the spot here. It's right on support here at 350. I think, if we can kind of explode out of all this, we should run to the 200-day moving average, which would be, our next level of supply after 4. PGNX, this is a biotech stock. Biotechs have been really hot. You can see we're kind of finally starting to bottom out a little bit. Today was its kind of first up day in a while. We'll keep this on watch for a trade tomorrow. There might be some more juice in this, especially if biotechs are cracking. ONTY, I love the long base on this one, right? We're kind of coming right out of range here. Our last previous high. I think this one could run to 5. I think this is definitely something we need to be keeping on our watch list. IL, nice flag after that. I believe it was an earnings move. SVM, AG, SVM, a lot of these silver stocks are looking pretty decent. So let's see if this thing breaks or the 50-day moving average. Maxwell over 8. GTIV, I'm still on watch for a crack intraday for a parabolic short. Arrow, looking for, a move over 14 to possibly gap fill. If the market turns, this could be a good short too. INXN, keep this on watch too. This is making IPO highs. Con retail store, we're flagging here after an earnings move. And then I'm watching now for a bounce. It's had its first pullback. I think this one's got